Hi YouTube, this is the second part of my video about my experience in traveling in Bulgaria. So I was talking about the city called Burgas. Burgas is located on the Black Sea coast in Bulgaria. Burgas, what should I say more? I love the Morska Gradina. Morska Gradina means the sea garden. There is a big garden, like very big, with attractions, restaurant, everything like that. And just next to it, you have the sea, the how should I say it? The shore, but with sand and everything. And yeah, let's talk about Bulgarian cuisine. Bulgarian cuisine, very cool. It's like kind of a mix between European, not so Russian, nothing to do with Russian cuisine, Bulgarian, more to do with Turkish cuisine, because they have some common names for some stuff like meatballs. It's called küfteta. Küfteta in Turkey is called köfte, so it's kind of similar. Just like küfteta in Bulgaria is with pork, and Turkey, since it's they don't eat pork, it's sometimes with veal, sometimes with I don't know, other type of meats. They have boza. Boza, it's not really Bulgarian cuisine. Boza, it's kind of a drink you drink. It's brown, and you should just type boza, Boza, on Google, and you can discover what is boza. Boza, it's originally Turkish, but since the Ottoman Empire stayed like more than 500 years in Bulgaria, there are some influences of Ottoman culture and Turkish culture in Bulgaria. And yeah, a very famous salad in Bulgaria is called shopska salata. Shopska salata is very easy to do. You have tomatoes, like cut in small pieces. You have onion, cucumber, and like uh, white cheese, like spread on it, like how is it called, feta, or some Greek cheese on it, but it's not Greek cheese, it's Bulgarian cheese. Very good, shopska salata, if you want to try something traditional. Other than that, fish is very good. It's called riba in Bulgarian. The fish, they have like small fish and fried. It's called tsatsa. Tsatsa is very good, but I didn't know that we cannot drink ayran and eat tsatsa at the same time. And yeah, I was sick during 5 days, but I'll tell you that maybe in another part. Just keep on Bulgarian cuisine. Very cool. They have also lamb meats like that, and you have a fire underneath, and they are just roasting it like that. They have a lot of stuff in Bulgaria to eat. Traditional guvec. Guvec. I don't remember. It's traditional Bulgarian fruit of the mountains. And then what else? I don't know. Everything I bought in Bulgaria is so delicious. I was like, wow, I cannot. If I can recommend you a restaurant in Burgas, or if you go to Sofia, Varna, you should go to a restaurant called Happy. It's kind of a restaurant, very cool. You have a terrace. I don't know in English, terrace, like that. You have the restaurant inside, a bar, and like a garden, but not open not open space like closed, like exotic garden, and you have some seats, and it's pretty interesting, the a happy restaurant, because they have sushi with very strange stuff in it. They have quinoa. It's equator, e- from Ecuador, I don't know. Quinoa into sushi, it's kind of very weird. And they have octopus like that, and inside white cheese and like rolled up. It's kind of very special, and they have special stuff. And I discovered at Happy, only in Happy, when you go to the bathroom, you see there is a sign like with digital numbers like running from, I don't know, to zero. And I was like, what's that sign? Like, it's kind of a digital clock. And I was like, what's that? It's not the time. I was looking at my watch. It's not the time. And actually, it was written in Bulgarian that after that time we will be cleaning the bathroom, so you should wait, I don't know, X time. And it's very intelligent. Each, I don't know, every hour they would clean or something like that. Yeah, people very smile, they always smile in Bulgaria. It's incredible. Yeah, I think that would end my part in Burgas. I just stayed two days there, and we traveled by bus to a small city called Pomorie. Pomorie is, I don't know. We went by taxi. It's actually not so far, 25 minutes from Burgas, and we paid like 10 euros to the taxi. I think it's a lot, but for Bulgaria, but it's okay. It's like more cozy than going by bus, but going by bus is actually more interesting, because you travel like Bulgarian travel, not by taxi. It's not so interesting. But yeah, we had some luggage, so Pomorie, and that's really cool because we had no accommodation in Pomorie, and I had no idea how I would find accommodation. So I was told before going to Bulgaria that they have some old people with a piece of paper, or yeah, something they write. What do they write on the piece of paper? Kvartira. Kvartira means a room. They have a room to rent, and I was like, wow, it's the first time I see that. In other countries, you don't see that. Then I was on in oh, I was yeah, someone is driving a motorbike. Okay, no problem. I was like at that bus stop, and I did not know how to get an accommodation, convenient accommodation, and like respectable, like all stuff. And I just walked by and spoke in Bulgarian to an old lady, but it was very interesting because I did not understand everything what she said. And the interesting thing is that I asked if I could see the room for three people, and she was like, no, she didn't want to show us. And she was like, I was like, do they have three separate beds, or one king size bed and one single bed? Or I was asking, and I think, I'm not really sure about it, but I think she was telling me, "Oh, you are so slim. You three can sleep on in the same bed." I was like, "What?" I said, "Okay, bye, thank you." And I went by, and we wanted to see the sea over there, and we went by a shop selling all summer stuff like sunscreen, I don't know, some buoy for swimming, uh, towels, etc., etc. And a very kind lady came by, and she said, "Hello, do you need help?" Because we were with our uh, luggage, and I was like, I immediately spoke in Bulgarian because I love to speak in Bulgarian. Even though my Bulgarian is not so great, I I made a lot of mistakes, and sometimes my sentences are so crazy, like words upside down. But that's just an experience. Nobody is going to criticize you because you speak like that. You're a foreigner. You make the effort to speak Bulgarian in Bulgaria, so they really appreciate it. I was like, търсим апартамент за 3 души. Имате ли нищо? And I was asking some stuff in Bulgarian about accommodation. I said, okay. And they told another person that we were looking for an accommodation, for accommodation, and we went to see. It was very big, an apartment with 3 bathrooms, one big restroom, uh, maybe a kitchen, I don't remember, and 2 bedrooms. So big, so big. Maybe 10 people could live inside. I was like, we are just three, and even though it's just 60 euros a night, I don't need something so big. I'm not going to stay all day long in my apartment. It's just to sleep and maybe enjoy tea or something. I don't know. I said, oh, we need something smaller, and that lady, my friend Diana, she said, okay, no problem. I'll take you over to another place, and she took me over to another place, and we found something suitable, like. Very nice apartment, and they said, well, 2 nights, 120 leva. I was like, it's like 60 euros, and you had uh, like like a table, some chairs, uh, a sofa, 4 beds, and a shower. It was very good, and we just bargained a little bit. You know, in Bulgaria, you can always bargain, and it's okay. They give us a little bit discount. We just paid 110, but it's okay. They're always smiling, and I love that. And Pomorie, I really like Pomorie because Pomorie is a very small city, maybe just 10 11,000 people live in Pomorie, and people are very cool. We went to the new city. They have new and old part, and met really cool people at the market selling fruits. And when you speak Bulgarian to those people, they will just tell you their life, and if you buy some stuff, they will always give you more. And really, really kind people in Bulgaria. I was like, wow, Bulgarian people are just like that, and always making jokes. Like she said, there was a lady selling fruits, and she told to her, I don't know, her daughter or her friend, oh, you can marry that guy. It's coming from Thailand. I said, no, I'm originally from Taiwan, but I live in Europe. But I know, no, no problem. Always making some, just telling jokes. People are really relaxed in those kind of small cities on the Black Sea coast. So yeah, but very hot. Not so hot. Maybe 30 degrees, 32 degrees, and yeah, in July. Then we moved on, and before moving on to our last city, I went to say bye to my friend Diana. She's really cool. She's from the city called Montana. Montana is on the western part, not so on north from Sofia. I was in the opposite side, on the opposite side, like east, almost in Turkey. And really great. We went to walk a little bit on the Black Sea coast. She always told me jokes in Bulgarian, and always Bulgarian style is really cool, like really relaxed. I don't know, people are very close to each other in those Balkanic countries. Really helpful and always smiling. I think it's because of the weather and also of mentality, and people are close together. It doesn't look like a Western European country. It's more like Eastern. Everything is written in Cyrillic alphabet, and all names are a little bit like in Russian Antonov off, and it's really interesting, or Petkova, I don't know, really interesting. And yeah, Pomorie, I went into a supermarket and I started to speak with people, and they were so happy. They said, "Oh, you can talk on Skype with my daughter, and you can improve your Bulgarian, maybe teach her some Chinese." And I was so surprised. Because I went to Czech Republic. I don't want to generalize Czech people. I don't know them very well, but I did not have that much connection with Czech people because I don't know Czech language. I think it plays a big role if you don't know the language. And I knew Bulgarian, so basic Bulgarian, but enough to communicate, and it was a great experience in Pomorie. We ate a lot of good stuff, and let's see you in the third part. I will speak about my experience in the city, Nesebur. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.